When it comes to editing photos, there are a lot of different techniques that you can use to make your images look their best. Two of the most popular methods are known as dodging and burning. Dodging refers to lightening an area of the photo, while burning is used to darken. These techniques can be used to make very subtle changes that can have a big impact on the overall look of your image. There are multiple methods to dodge and burn in Photoshop, and the method you use will depend on the effect you want to achieve. The most simple method of dodging and burning is simply to use the dodge and burn tools in Photoshop. These two tools are located in the Tools palette, and they can be used to lighten or darken specific areas of an image. When using the Dodge tool, it is important to set the range option to highlights, and when using the Burn tool, the range option should be set to shadows. This will help to prevent unwanted changes to other parts of the image. Additionally, it is important to use a low exposure setting when performing these adjustments, as this will help to create a more subtle effect. However, there are a few things to keep in mind when using these tools. First, it is important to work on a duplicate layer because the dodge and burn tools in Photoshop are a destructive editing method and will permanently alter the pixels in an image. Second, choose a soft-edged brush so that the edges of the dodge or burn area are blended smoothly. Another popular dodge and burn technique is by using curves adjustment layers. This dodge and burn technique is more advanced and allows for much greater precision than the dodge or burn tools. However, it does require some knowledge on how to work with layers and masks. Let's start with creating a curves adjustment layer for dodging and placing the point in the middle of the histogram. Drag this point up slightly to increase the overall exposure of the image. Now click on the layer mask of the curves adjustment layer and hit Ctrl or Command-I. This will invert the mask, changing it from white to black and making it invisible. Let's create curves adjustment layer for burning. We will place the point in the middle of the histogram and drag the center point down to darken the image. Click on the layer mask and invert it by pressing Ctrl or Command-I, making it invisible. Select the brush tool. Set the foreground color to white. Hardness to 0%. Opacity to 50%. And flow to 1%. Next, use the brush tool to paint on the dodge layer mask only, where you want your image to become brighter. Switch to the burn layer and paint on the layer mask where you want your image to become darker. One of the advantages of the dodge and burn curves method is that they are highly precise. Not only can you adjust the brush settings, you can also change the opacity settings of the layer and even adjust the curve settings after you've created it. Another common dodge and burn method in Photoshop is to create a new layer filled with 50% gray. By setting the layer's blending mode to soft light, you can then use a white or black brush to dodge and burn the image as desired. This method is versatile and non-destructive, making it a popular choice among Photoshop users. Let's start with creating a 50% gray layer for dodging and burning. To do this, open Layer menu in Photoshop, select New, and Layer. Name the layer, then change the mode to Soft Light and click inside the checkbox to select the Fill with Soft Light Neutral Color 50% Gray option. Select the brush tool. Set the foreground color to white. Hardness to 0%, opacity to 50%, and flow to 1%. To dodge, use a white brush to paint over the areas you want to lighten. And to burn, use a black brush to paint over the areas you want to darken. Pressing the D key is the easiest way to reset your colors back to the default of black and white. However, if you want to change these colors, simply pressing the X key will swap them. When done well, dodging and burning can give an image greater depth and a sense of three-dimensionality. It can also be used to create dramatic lighting effects or to draw attention to certain elements within the frame. While these techniques may take some practice to master, the rewards are well worth the effort. So if you're looking to take your photography to the next level, be sure to give dodging and burning a try. Thank you for watching our video. We appreciate your support, and if you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, we encourage you to do so, as it is a great way to support the growth of this channel. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.